Well, it has been shopping day again. I tell you, I take a lot of orders for this navy blue, and that's what I went in to get. But, well, this all happened. There's some more in there somewhere. So I got plenty of that navy blue, suitable for inside or out. I got lucky, and there is another piece of that brown. It's like, I think they find it in the corner and bring it out. I don't know. Someday I'll have to take a video in there of the pile of leather I go through. So I have another one of these brown goats, one skin, and you can see how closely it is to what I call the burgundy color, burgundy, cordovan. They have coffee written down on this one, and that I just don't see. And I've had orders for this in the past, and I got 2 rolls of it. I am not sure what color I would call that. Maybe you can tell me, huh? A shade of blue on the lighter side. Here is a different brown that I found in there. And they have a bunch of this, I believe. And there's another roll of that, another roll of coffee. And this is a liner material. But I found this. Absolutely dreamy. Only problem is I found about 6 hides, and several of them had Mars on them, and I didn't get those, but I got these 2. And I may do my own Bible in it. I just haven't really decided that, because it sure is nice, closer to what people would think of a natural tan or a saddle tan. Just has a lot of character in it. And these are the only 2 that I was happy with. And I dig, and I dig, and I dig. Someday I'll slip a quick video of what I go through up there. And as I said, it usually comes in waves, right? They have just gobs and gobs of this right now. Well, I found this first time. It's either been hidden from me this whole time, or there is more somewhere in that warehouse that they will be pulling out in time. I sure hope the latter, because that is, I really like that. These are all listed on the website, or they will be by the time this is posted, I assume. But I'm going to take a little pause and bring you some other basic leathers. Well, I'm going to have to interject this into my video because I forgot to even bring it up. I have done, I've got on the bench over there, I'm looking, and I have Bible number 175 coming up. And all my advertisements have said 129 is the price of a rebind and an introductory price of 89. And just going to have to bring the introduction to a close. And I just like to be fair with people, but you know, a lot of people may be thinking about ordering and all that, and I think I'll make this effective Monday coming, which is May the 6th. That way people watch the videos and see them and have been on the fence. They're welcome to order one. Be glad to do them, you know, at that introduction price, but just going to have to go up to the regular price. I did a quick little search just before making this little clip, and there's just not a lot out there for under 100.5 that is being, you know, putting some pride in the work. But anyways, and I've seen some, not to criticize, I've seen some that were absolutely not so good and charging way more than I do. But just have to be able to warrant the time that I spend out in the shop. And I hope you understand, and I'll probably run specials from time to time. Just have to see, kind of feel my way through that and see how it goes. So there's that. On with the videos. All right, I've gotten down some of my favorite lining leathers. That's the inside piece, and that is this red sheep. You say, what makes something a good lining leather? And it has to do with body. It has to do with how flexible it is, because that's the piece that's going to bend over where your Bible opens up. That inside corner's right there. If you try folding some of that stiff leather, as much as I work with it, it's not as good as this. But again, it's not the only thing. These aren't the only options. This is that camel tan goat, that black sheep. All three are really good liners. This black calf is the best calf liner I have. I buy them off of the same shelf, but this stuff is very pliable. And it's I've got a whole two sides, so a whole cow of this. And this is some lighter, I wrestle with colors myself, but that color right there. And it's a suitable liner as well. And I mentioned in the previous portion of this video some of the liners. Now I'm going to stop one more time and bring down some of the calf to show you. All right, this is the last little section of it. Everything's calf except for this. I just forgot to pull it out. This is what I've described as that rust color. Russet seems to be the word that comes to mind all the time. Has a really nice grain. And I think I've got 3 or 4 of those hides. And usually, out of a hide, those are pretty good size. Usually you get 2 cuttings. In other words, 2 exteriors out of one hide or 1 complete Bible out of a hide. But anyways, these are calf. Everything here on the table this is that yellow I showed you. Makes a suitable outside. I've done a couple in that. This is that brown that I have. Has a lot of character in it, a lot of lines. I guess some people actually ask me for scarring and brands or different kind of things in the leather. This has a lot of character in it. This is a black. I have the black goat as well. I didn't pull down. I have a bunch of that. But this is black calf. Different feel to it. Has a little lines and things in it. Not quite as pronounced as that brown you just saw. This is that green. I've done this mostly inside, I think. That YouTube reviewer, this was on the inside of it. I have 2 Bibles I'm fixing to finish up today. Both of them are the inside of this. It's very suitable for the outside. This is that fuchsia. It would go either way. It would go either way. Best suited for the exterior, but it could be used interior. That purple, if I'm not mistaken, I've only used it on the inside of 2 Bibles, if I'm not mistaken. And these are usually, they're half of a calf. In other words, split down the middle. And then here's that red. I've done a lot with it, and I can't remember if I've got another hide of that or not, but usually I can get this. It's better for an exterior, but I've used it a lot on an interior. People want the color. But those are the basics that you have. And when you see videos, and that's why they're all posted, is to get different ideas and things. If there's a color you didn't see in these videos, you're welcome to ask. We try and keep the website order form updated with what we have on hand. Sometimes you may hear me comment that I have enough of something for a small Bible. Well, that may not be on the internet, but so some of you watch a lot of the videos, and you may ask about a different color that you've seen, and no harm in asking. No harm in asking. I have bought many of half cows of leather just for one interior, and then it gets used in time. But here we go.